coffee. I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm gonna do a coffee making montage. I don't know. I mean, I want the coffee, yeah, but it gets the creative juices flowing. Anyway, we are camped in Tahoe National Forest, north of Truckee, California. It's Sunday morning, doing a little bit of relaxation, a little bit of productivity intermixed, and tomorrow, Monday, I have to take the Jeep to Reno to get it looked at. Jen's gonna hunker down in this area, and I'm just gonna get the Jeep dealt with once and for all, hopefully. I hope that the problem is the CV boot on the front drive shaft. Not just the boot, but the joint itself. It's going bad. Clicking, clacking, if you've seen the previous episodes. But logging a lot of miles on the Jeep fast. It's nearing 98,000 miles, and about a year ago today, it was probably closer to 68,000 miles. Starting to play catch up with wear and tear. Jen and I just had a difficult conversation, and we agree that we should head in different directions. I have opportunities to pursue for my project, Venture Forward, and likewise, she has opportunities to pursue for Photos That Unite. We support each other fully. I believe in Jen and Photos That Unite, and she has my full backing, and however I can help, I will do my best to try. This is extremely difficult because you guys see the dynamic that we have on camera, and that's very real. A lot of the difficult moments and challenges we face in life come down to trust. Whether those challenges are emotional or physical, we have to kind of trust that the universe is showing us the way. We have to trust that at any given moment, we're right where we're supposed to be. I am back at camp, and Jen and I are starting to get lunch going. We've got
late lunch.
Late lunch, yes.
Lunch,
so it's like
lunch dinner.
Yeah, dinner.
Lunch and dinner.
So we have chips and salsa going, but the salsa is organic refried beans, paste chunky salsa, and mozzarella shredded cheese.
And the best corn chips ever. They're so good.
R.W. Garcia corn chips. We keep getting these every time we go to the grocery store.
They're so good.
We love them.
And it's like a full bag of chips. You know, you get a bag of chips and it's like a full bag of chips.
Yep.
And we could still eat it in a day. But.
And we have.
Okay, so we ended up with a bag of nothing but corn chip crumbs. And I got the bright idea that we would do corn chip encrusted burgers. And we're gonna do them on the skottle, which we haven't used in a while. And the seasoning on the burgers is just really great ground beef that Chris picked up, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So what I'll end up doing, you'll see on the skottles, they look like meatballs, but I'm actually gonna do these really thin, these burgers really thin so they cook fast and are crunchy on either side. Then we're gonna top them with, we're gonna wilt spinach, prosciutto, and cheese. Make a burger, fancy burgers. We shall see. What time do you have?
It is 3:03.
3:03, okay. What we have here is a corn chip crumb encrusted beef patty with wilted spinach, prosciutto, and American cheese on a toasted bun. And Monty, no. We're just having a very, very non-scripted, non-planned debate over boot durability and longevity. And I'm arguing that Chris's shoes are not even a year old.
No, I got them in Flagstaff at the REI last year before I went to Zion.
So I've had these for no less, I want to say at least 3 years, maybe longer. And the only wear and tear I have starting to show, and when is like a little bit on an instep, the seaming's starting to go.
These oboes, the tread started falling apart, and I've got a little bit of a split here that's relatively new.
It's a lot bigger than it looks on camera.
Yeah.
These are just Gore-Tex and meant for hiking and utilitarian.
These
are kind of comfy. Yes, these are like outdoor slippers. I like having, especially in this environment, something that's a little bit higher. Because look, if you notice all these pine cones and pine needles, like as you're walking around, stuff gets inside your footwear. Hey, you need something that inspires you to actually go and do something cool and fun, but then you just want something comfortable around camp.
Yeah.
Where you can get pine needles inside of.
I'm so sorry.
I can't wait to see how much he actually uses of this. And these didn't even get him through a year.
Well, I got these in Flagstaff, like I said.
Oboes are no bows.
You don't-
Sorry. Your feet, adventuring and being able to do stuff like this, you have to have the right footwear. And now pine needles can get like inside.
Yeah. At this
Literally,
point,
they can get
hey,
inside.
Ow.
I'm just pointing out. See, look. That's not supposed to happen.
Chia.
Oboes, pony up. This dude needs a new pair of shoes. Right now. You go like this. And then you shrug your shoulders.
It's bright and early Monday morning. I'm on Interstate 80 heading eastbound into Reno. I have an appointment to get the Jeep looked at today. Hopefully it won't cost too much money, whatever the problem is. Welcome to Nevada! Again. Alright, I am good to go. The CV joint on my front drive shaft was indeed shot. I had a four-wheel drive shop take care of it in Reno. It was a total of $350. They installed a TerraFlex high-angle CV joint and had me in and out in about an hour and 30 minutes. I didn't even have enough time to figure out where I'm going to go next. So I have to sit in the Jeep and kind of formulate a game plan here. The part that I had to replace with is a Roseppa high-angle CV joint by TerraFlex. It's much better suited for lifted applications, so hopefully I'll get a lot more miles out of it. So far in this journey out west, this year anyway, I've had a leaky transmission that was fixed in Moab, and that's holding up nicely. They did a good job. And now the front CV joint. I put 30,000 miles in the Jeep last year, so I'm not complaining. It's holding up well. Just general wear and tear. It's incredible, isn't it? I'm in, oh God, here comes a car. Filming in the middle of the road. I'm in the mountains of Nevada, north of Reno, east of Pyramid Lake. Still don't quite know where I'm going. That's okay. I don't know where this road goes. All I know is it piqued my interest on Gaia. There are mountains over there, and my front drive shaft is in good condition again. Nice view. Pretty good cell service up here. Cold sandwich. I need to step up my game a little bit. Clearly a better spot for a sandwich. I am exactly where you think I might be. Burning Man happens here. And I'm going to spend the night right here in the middle of the playa. Except for a gentle breeze, it's really quiet. Open space for miles around, but it feels totally private. It's weird. I am ill prepared for this camp setting. It's a great spot to hunker down for a couple nights. I may or may not do that, we'll see. But I'm low on food and I could greatly benefit from an ice cold adult beverage. It's Tuesday morning on the playa. The sun is out and the air is calm. I could stay in bed all day. But no, there is adventure to be had. It is May 1st, and I started my morning with some oatmeal. Now I'm working on coffee. This is a really cool camp setting. You'd think it would be dustier than it is, but it's not. This is really hard packed, it's crusty. When you're alone and you find a remote place just in the center, no problem with dust whatsoever. But like the pictures I've seen of Burning Man, if this is a high traffic area, then this hard crust will get all churned up and it becomes very dusty. But definitely a really cool destination for 1 to 3 overland vehicles. Come out here, form a circle, just chill out, watch the stars at night. Taking some time to do the work. When I started this journey last year, I supported myself mainly doing web development. I've been a web developer for 20 years, thereabouts. Doing PHP, back-end development, not so much design. But in the last year, I stopped doing that completely. And now I exclusively do content. Writing, photography, videography, and that's how I keep this going. This past year, starting in March of 2017, when I set off in the Jeep, has been very much a career transition for me. I'm still working on it. It's still evolving. I haven't made it. There is no official made it. There's just putting your best foot forward and working hard all the time to realize your goals. I'm excited though. I wasn't happy in web development. It was passionless for me, but now I'm extremely passionate about what I do. I don't like being cold all the time. It's challenging. I like things like showers, soft beds even. But I'm happy. I'm alive. I'm out for a hike. According to my map, there's a hot spring a little less than 4 miles away. The hot spring is straight ahead to the left of those peaks. Just kind of in that little valley there. I looked at the Jeep and there's like a Mylar balloon or something blowing right toward it. The heck are the chances of that? Happy birthday. The playa is now 1 Mylar balloon cleaner. And hopefully that was the only Mylar balloon out here. A fence. This is what happens when you hike in the direction that the crow flies. Hop the fence. Okay, about a 4-mile hike, a little bit extra to chase a balloon, and this is Trago Hot Springs. Oh, this is so worth it. This feels so good. 4 miles, worth it. The temperature is perfect. The bottom is muddy, like this really soft gray mud. Best yet, there's no one else here. Wow, that is really far out. I kind of want to touch it for science, but I'm not going to. Common sense prevails. There is also a proper campsite next to the hot springs. Fire ring and all. Yeah, a little bit spoiled. Not surprised, probably a popular spot. On my way back to the Jeep, I see it on the horizon, 4 miles away. It's just a dark dot. It is so dramatic out here right now. As long as it only looks dramatic and isn't actually dramatic, because a gust of wind could end my grilled cheese program that I've got going on right now. It's Tuesday night on the playa. It's really nice out, except the wind picked up, so it's gusting pretty badly. I came in here to hunker down and do some photo editing. My awning's still up. Crossing my fingers that the wind doesn't kill it, but the wind should die down shortly. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to pack up and head toward Winnemucca, Nevada. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I need to get online to do stuff, and I'm also out of food and beverages, so I need to get to a grocery store. I am not a fan of the wind. Wow, what a wreck. It's been here for a while. An SUV pulling a trailer. Ford Explorer. This is Jungo Road heading eastbound toward Winnemucca, Nevada. Long dirt road. I've been on here for almost 50 miles. Very desolate, surrounded by mountains and desert and railroad tracks, mines. It's Wednesday afternoon and I'm at a free BLM campground outside of Winnemucca, Nevada. I've been to town. I got gas, water, groceries. I stopped by the library to do some internets and found this campground right outside of town. We have a fire ring next to a nicely flowing creek. Nice. And there's a spacious picnic table upon which I'm going to try my hand at making stuff. We'll see how this goes. A little bit of spinach to give it some green. Looks like the spinach is kind of getting old. Slice of American cheese. pizza sauce. I'm just a little bit low on the shredded mozzarella, so I'm doubling up. You guys are like, spinach? What the heck happened to Chris? And now, skottle. All right, here we go. Although this campsite's beautiful, it's been a steady stream of people since I got here. The volume of people that I've encountered so far makes me kind of nervous. This is clearly a hangout, and you just get that feeling that you're encroaching on someone else's turf. Cold. Cold. Oh. Oh. It's Thursday morning. I slept well last night, despite my concerns. It was very peaceful. I was going to spend the rest of the day hunkered down at camp, but I went for a walk this morning with my coffee, and up on top of that mountain, behind those two rock formations, is a technical forest road with phenomenal views in every direction. If I didn't take the Jeep up there right now, it'd be a missed opportunity. So I'm gonna pack up the camp, find another place to spend the night, and head on up the mountain. That's a wrap for this week, coming to you from Winnemucca, Nevada. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, you guys, please let me know in the comments. I really have no idea. It's been a whirlwind of a week. After I got the Jeep fixed in Reno, I had no idea where I was going to go. So I just headed north. And every place that I ended up this week wasn't planned or expected. Okay, bugs. There are bugs on the skottle. You guys... Oh, man. Why are you landing there? That's just a bad idea all around. Seriously. The MVP this week is Jennifer Langell. Not just because she's an important part of my story, but because of how she's a compassionate voice for those impacted by cancer. Jen, I miss you and Monty. I know you guys are watching, and I can't wait until we reconnect. You can follow Jen at jennifer.langille, Langille, on Instagram, and also check out her documentary project Photos That Unite at photosthatunite.com. If you're interested in seeing where Venture Forward has been, I record all of my movement. Track log for every road that I go on, and waypoints for points of interest and campsites with descriptions. All this is available to my Patreon subscribers. So if you'd like to know more, you'd like to visit some of these amazing places yourself, I invite you to subscribe to Venture Forward on Patreon. Many thanks to all of my supporters and to everyone who follows along.